good evening. Even if it is an evening, I'm going to refer to it as evening because it's dark outside. If you have a problem with that, I didn't fucking ask. Today, we're going to be doing a water review. I did one about 2 years ago in which I said my name was Okaliva and how that's subject to change. Well, guess what, fucker? It did. My name is Raven. There's a reason behind that, but I don't need to explain that to you. My channel name is still Dusty, unless I changed it like I should have. Today we're going to be reviewing water, specifically 3 types of water. We have this wonderful ice mountain, third world country obtained water, 100% natural, which is really cool because water is a natural molecule, as well as, I can't tell which one is which at this point. One is tap water and the other is filtered through the Brita that we have, like every white suburban family. So to start this video off, we're going to be tasting the Ice Mountain. This video is in no way sponsored, and I am no way endorsing Ice Mountain, because this shit tastes like ass. Let's get into it, shall we? It's confirmed. It's water. I mean, it's a miracle if you ask me. Pretty thirsty, so I did take a few other sips. But as I had it in my mouth, I noticed something. It feels like there's sand in there, and I don't know why, but I do know that hard and soft water does exist. And this feels like I don't know where I'm going with this, but I don't care. You're watching the video anyway, aren't you, you little fucker? I don't know why I said that was mean. I'm sorry. Okay, so that is the Ice Mountain water. Okay, I'm not going to do a second take on this, but I was going to say aforementioned. I don't know if that works there. I'm not making a profit off of this video in any way, so there's no incentive for me to do a double take. I think this is the tap water. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Beats the fuck out of me. You know, like I know that some prefer like filtered or tap water or bottled water or whatever. I cannot taste the fucking difference. I know it's different for different places around the world. You know, like here in Chicago, we have like the cleanest tap water in the world, the galaxy, in the multiverse, if you will. I cannot taste the difference. It's probably good. Probably means that our water is already good and doesn't need to be filtered, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. It's pretty good water, honestly. You know, like I would prefer either of those two, filtered or not filtered, over Ice Mountain. And I feel like that says volumes. Actually, not really, because everyone knows that, you know, water should be something that we should have anyway, regardless of your social standing or how much money you have. And the fact that they sell them for exorbitant rates, it's really cool and really exemplifies our view on basic human rights. So that's cool and stuff. I really don't want to drink the ice mountain water again, but since they put it in a plastic bottle, I feel like I need to. I'm gonna go at my own pace and just talk about other shit while I get thirsty. My set design has drastically improved, as I'm sure you've noticed from my last video on water, as have I. I am now, instead of just fat and gay, I am thin and gay, which is fun. Speaking of gay, I really hate it when people use things that are them, like being trans or being bi or being gay, as a means of conveying their personality. I mean, it does. It just lets me know that you don't have one. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. I also now sound less like a smoker. I still have yet to smoke anything, nicotine or otherwise, which includes vapes. So if you think that vaping is completely safe, you're dead fucking wrong. But yeah, I sound like the way I do. And sometimes it just do be like that. I didn't check with a mirror to make sure my hair is okay. So if it looks bad, just pretend like it doesn't. I also wanted to wear like a white polo with I have a black cashmere sweater, which I thought would look nice. But I do not have a white polo. So that's also fun. Let me take another swig, if you will, of the coolest drink in the multiverse. It's pretty good. So, water in general gets a 10 out of 10. But Ice Mountain somehow took water and made it worse. So it gets like a, I don't know, 7 out of 10. It's still refreshing, but you can really taste the corporate greed in that water. So that's fun. Speaking of water, Flint, Michigan, they're still having problems, and so the past 4 years we've done nothing, which is cool. I mean, we replaced some of the pipes, but there's still lots of lead in there, and well, the media has moved on from that story. People of Flint sure didn't, and it's still going on, and they still don't trust to use tap water, and that's completely understandable. In Michigan borders Lake Michigan, which is where we get our water from. The only difference is our average income is way higher, and that shouldn't be the case to affect their water. Like this is a basic thing we need. Like we need fucking eat, sleep, fortnight, repeat. You know that bullshit? We don't need fortnight, replace that with water. Okay, we need that, we need water. And Nestle has been so kind as to donate water to them. But they shouldn't replace their tap water, you know, the thing that they need to sleep and bathe in. You know, when the English moved over here to kick the indigenous Americans out of their land to take it for themselves, in that time period, Great Britain had running water. Did that, you know, it doesn't. Flint, Michigan. In a first world country that has the third highest population and is a forefront of capitalism and industrialism, we still have a city that doesn't have clean drinking water. I know you didn't ask, but you clicked on this video, so you're gonna watch me, whether you like it or not. So that's fun. I'm trying to think of other water-related things, but you know, besides Flint, Michigan, and corporate greed, there isn't a ton. I mean, there's the fact that we need water, which I've mentioned multiple times before, but I feel like I need to reinstate that we do need water to live, and living, just in general, shouldn't be as expensive as it is, which is it's very expensive to be alive. Even more expensive if you live in the US and don't have insurance, because every sector needs a middleman, an unnecessary middleman that makes, I haven't looked into it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Probably is, and you know, it's generally unfortunate. There was a cool as hell noise, by the way. I don't know if the camera picked up on that. Probably is picking up the giant echo in here. I have a clip mic upstairs, but I'm not gonna go get it because you don't deserve that. Or maybe you do, I don't know. I'm not getting any money from this. I'm not getting anything from this, and well, you know, it is kind of fun to just sit here and make a video about water while talking about other shit. I'm not gonna put in a ton of effort. I don't know why I'm going on this rant. Is it a rant? I don't know. But I just hope that you find it funny, or like listening to my voice, or even just like water, because you know, I think people in general like water. You know, needing it to survive and being like 70% of it. Assume you like it. Like, it's the same thing with eating. You need to do it. And it's kind of nice to eat something you like to eat. It's very nice to like things. So as we're reaching the end of this glass, I raise another one, a non-alcoholic beverage, which is unfortunate. But a beverage nonetheless. Oh yeah, this is the tap water. I can taste it. Actually, no, I can see it. Like there's little bubbles that are forming underneath here. You know, oxidation. Is it oxidation? I don't know. I just know it's dissolved oxygen becoming undissolved. Science. That was a really bad snap. What else? I mean, I don't know if this, if the last video was, but this video is in 4K and 60 frames per second, which is going to be hellish on my hard drive, and hellish to export, or so I think. I'm not sure. Although we'll have to see, won't we? I mean, you won't, I will, but it's like that sometimes. Also, I never thought I'd have to, but I purposely angled the camera upward a little bit because I thought it would be weird if I showed my feet. So now that you know that, you can't get it out of your head. These people don't need shouting out, but I find them funny, so I'm going to comment on them. Noel Miller is a funny motherfucker. Like, God, that wit I envy so much. Also, it'd be really funny to work with him because I am 8 years younger than he is. Is he 26? I don't know. I think he's 30 now, so I'm like 12 years younger than him. But I'm still taller. But that's okay. Because being tall kind of sucks sometimes, because poor circulation, and I got long ass witch fingers. You probably can't see it from this angle. Those bitches get cold. Also, poor circulation in your feet results in gout, which, if I understand correctly, is the disease of kings. But instead of it being caused by meat and alcohol, I wish it were. It's probably just going to be because you get poor circulation. So that's fun. What else? Who else should I say? Swell Entertainment, Amanda, also a funny motherfucker. It's cool. I keep having repeats of the video she did with the balloon craft, where she said, "Here are my tits," which is something I quote very infrequently, but I would like to quote more. Who else? I keep saying that as if I need to think like I have some sort of database in my head, but I'm coming up with this just like on the spot, because you know what? It was time to make a script, especially when your family goes out and you need time to record without someone screaming. That was said very ominously, but I'm not going to explain further than that. I don't know. Shit kind of sucks, you know. If you live in Texas, you might be well aware of the blackouts that you had. It was not cool. And then blaming it on reliance on renewable energy. No, it's not how that works. Fossil fuel plants need to shut down when it gets too cold, which is, as I understand it, not renewable energy. Which is fun. Also, you know, like I'm going into the electrical sector, not like officially, but I also like, you know, knowing things. And as I understand it, it's also because, you know, your power grids aren't connected to everyone else's. And I don't know how that works, but I have a vague feeling that it's not that easy to just connect power grids. Just a little piece of news. What else? Toyota came out with another hydrogen car, the Mirai. Looks pretty good. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Toyota's styling, especially their interiors. But hydrogen cars are fun, and also renewable energy, and also produce water. It's coming full circle, baby. But that's that. I don't know how long it's been. All I know is that I'm a little too close to the fire, and the back of my back, I don't know if that works, is getting pretty hot, which Will Smith once said, that's hot. I can't get that video out of my head. There are lots of strange pieces of media that will not leave me alone, as much as I would like them to. But we're having fun, aren't we? Well, thank you for tuning into this episode of Water Review. I need to come up with a better title, and probably should, but I'm not doing another take. And as we've established before, putting in an effort seems a little hard. Thank you, and good night.